we ain't got to take it personal. We don't. I don't. You don't. It don't have to be personal. Sometimes you just have to recognize that the shit ain't coming from a place at the core that's about you. Maybe you're a trigger. Maybe you are a catalyst, but it ain't always about you. This is what I mean. Sometimes you're the needle in the haystack that really just sent the bitch over. That's the catalyst. You're the trigger. But there's already too many haystacks with needles. And it really just took that last haystack with a needle in it, bitch, for this person to go, bow! And now they kicking over all the haystacks, bitch, going just ape shit. Bonkers, okay? And you just happen to catch the smoke. And everybody else, they done left, bitch. So, you the only one there. Oops. So, this is what I'm talking about. So let me decode it, because I know this sounds a little cryptic. So I have a friend. This particular person, she posts stuff on social media and she's popular. And so I remember at one point her content was just triggering me. And it wasn't the content, it was more so her. She was triggering me. Like, to hear what she said and having her say it and it just was pissing me off. And so I had to block her. Boom. And I'm a silent blocker. You know, I don't tell you that I'm gonna block you. I just, boom. Okay? I don't even really tell people that I cut them off. I just cut the cord. Like, I just go, this is my business. You know what I mean? Period, girl. Boom. And we're done. Amen. And so I went to go deal with my stuff. And then I came back, unblocked her on everything, and I followed her again on all the accounts. Boom. Bow. Okay? You gonna see my name pop up. Now, because I believe, girl, I'm noticeable. Like, you gonna see me. So, when I followed her again, I then also sent her a DM, and I'm a voice note girly. So, I sent her a voice note. I said, hey, friend, just wanted to let you know, I've recently blocked you on everything, and I just unblocked you, and I followed you again. But the reason why I blocked you, I want to tell you. I said, you were triggering me. I said, not the stuff you post, you. I said, I realized that you were my reflection, because she's a Capricorn. I was like, I realized you're my reflection, and you reminded me of my younger self that wanted to say so many things, and then I realized my younger self was just getting upset because I realized that I was real silent, bitch, when I was that age, and I wasn't really, like, you know, letting stuff out like I could have. And now I'm letting stuff out a little bit more, but I'm not really fucking it up how I could be fucking it up. I was like, so you were just really that reminder that, bitch, I'm acting real mousy, and I hated that for me. I said, but I needed to go do some inner healing, so as opposed to us being friends and me silently throwing you an evil eye, bitch, I just said, let me block you real quick so I'm not seeing the content. Let me go deal with my shit. Let me go handle it so that way we can continue to be friends and not have no sly shit happening. I'm not no motherfucking Sly Cooper. I ain't no raccoon. I do this shit for real. You know, I was like, and I genuinely fucking like you. So I'm not trying to have no weird energy. And I said, bitch, we're both Capricorns. I said, I know we feel stuff and I know we know shit at the end of the day. I said, so I don't want you knowing that I'm being a little shady or like that my shadow is being a little shady towards you. And then we end up having beef. I said, I don't like that shit. So I just want to let you know. She DM'd me back. Bitch, I was like, why the fuck did honey block me? Like, she was like, I even asked myself, like, what did I do? Did I make him mad? Like, did I say something weird? I was like, did I say some offense? Did I offend her? Did she hit me up and I didn't hear her back? She said, nah, honey, not petty like that. She was like, I don't know. Like, she said, but I kept meeting, you know, other folks and cause, you know, social media and stuff. She was like, and so I knew that you would pop back into my life because other people kept bringing you up. So I was like, period. And so I was like, well, here I am, girl. I was like, I love you still, love you boots. I was like, you were the catalyst that let me know I needed to grow up. I needed to speak up. I needed to mature. I needed to allow myself to say what I wanted to say. I needed to do the inner work so I could get there because it's not your responsibility to lead me through that, girl. First of all, you're already in the reading realms. And so you have enough clients. Like, I don't, you know, I know how to do my shit. I'm grown. And so, yeah, she goes, bitch, I love you still. She was like, I have insecurities too. Wop, 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 wop. She was like, you know, she was like, I know that I appear very confident online, especially because I speak my shit and I say what the fuck I'm gonna say. She goes, but at the end of the day, though, like, I do still have my own shit. And thank you, you know, for letting me know. You didn't have to send me this message. So I'm glad that you even, like, told me about it, because now I ain't got to guess. She's like, but, you know, I respect you handling your shit. And I was like, okay, cool. That's at least how I remember the conversation going. So anyway, but don't quote me on the specifics, bitch, because I don't know the specifics and I'm not going to go check. Anyway, the whole point of that story was me telling you, don't take shit personal. I had blocked her because of my own shit. Some of y'all be on this motherfucking internet, girl, being so fucking hype and mad because people do stuff. And then they do stuff for their own personal reasons, and then you be feeling a way about it. And then you want to go have a dissertation or a think piece, or you want to go have a conversation with everybody you know, or now it's a whole situation over some shit that wasn't personal. Some shit that wasn't like it was a person situation with a person. Like, that motherfucker over there had that shit with that motherfucker. Like, with them saying, like, they were personally like, this is my timeline. I want to curate it how I want to curate it. Or this is my life and I want to feel this certain way in my life. And you don't help me feel that way with what I see when I see your face. You know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things. Like, I have a friend who asked me on Threads the other day. She was like, honey, can you please let me know why I'm taking it so personally right now, why I'm so affected? But I feel like I'm the nicest person ever. And I feel like recently people have just been so unkind to me and just kind of like rude or mean or something like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? And I told her, I was like, babe, honestly, I feel like you don't really need to take this shit personally. I said, sometimes you may not realize it, but you being the nicest person, they see your ass being nice all the time. And they're like, how the fuck do you do that? I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be nice. I'm doing my healing and shit. And I'm trying to not pop off on bitches, but you just do it so fucking easy, bitch. And you're the reminder of how easy it could be. But for me, it ain't that motherfucking easy, bitch. So just looking at you be all easy and shit and the motherfucking niceness is pissing me off. And I'm like, she's like, oh, I never looked at it that way. I was like, see? I was like, so it may not have anything to do with you, but they're going to be, you know, naturally a little towards you just because it's like, it's like, bitch, fuck. Like, you know, how the fuck you make it so easy? I get it. Because one of my friends, too, told me, she was like, this is like, we've met online, and then we met in person, and we spent 2 weeks together, bitch, traveling, Las Vegas, New York, Florida. And so she goes, honey, you should probably tell your followers and stuff, like, more about what you do behind the scenes, because, bitch, online, it looks real, like, you make it look easy as fuck. Like, I know we watch you go through things, but you still make it look so fucking simple, how you just be riding through everything, bitch. Like, but I also have a Mars in Taurus, so bow, 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 nigga. Like, I'm going to bust the fuck through every motherfucking barrier. You never want to be in my way. You never want to be in my way. Stupid. You know what I mean? 6 stellium Cap with a Mars in Taurus. And all my Capricorn places are in my 12th house, bitch, with a Scorpio moon. And a Mercury in Sagittarius, bitch, I'm lethal. You really don't want to be in the way. And so I'm like, oh, wow. It's like, I'm just a girl who just busts down. Like, so. But I get it, because some people would just be like, honey, how the fuck you just make it? I understand why I piss people off sometimes. Because you might slow me down a hair. But not really, though. Because, bitch, I'm a jukey motherfucker. Girl, bitch, I'm quick. So, if I wasn't me, I know what it feels like to be kind of like jealous of people. Bitch, I get jealous of bitches all the time. And so, bitch, if I wasn't me, there's so many moments that I would just look at myself and be like, bitch, you make me so mad, girl. Like, how the fuck you just healing from everything, girl? And it's just, and nothing's phasing you. But it does phase me, though. Like, I just don't sit here and talk about how much it phased me just because, bitch, why talk about how much it phased me when I could just, like, get through it? You know what I mean? Like, why are we wasting our time? Like, again, I'm ruled by Saturn, Chronos, timekeeper. Like, it just really gives, we could be using our time wisely. And complaining, moaning, groaning, we're not getting nowhere with that. We're just sitting here. I don't want to do it. And ask any of my friends, ask any of my mutuals that really connect with me, even on social media, like, you know, social media. I'm the type of girl, I'll tell you, if you talk to me about the same thing more than twice, I'm going to be like, hey, friend, you know, I don't have no more room to talk about this no more. Like, this is it. This is it. I don't have no more capacities. We've already spoke about it. We already done got solutions and everything. What are we doing? So, more of the whole story of all of this shit, bitches, just don't take nothing personally, girl, because there's fun to have, and joy to give, and joy to be, bitch, and